Hey friends, what's up, Redneck Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 15 Mod Spotlight. Today we actually are covering some conversions. Now I don't normally do this because the authors tend to skip out on the original credits, or the mod just isn't that good. But I actually stumbled upon some on the site where I least expected to find them. But anyway, here we go. Like I said, this person who converted these have the original credits, or at least credited the original mod author, or mod authors in some cases. Anyway, let's get into it. First we have the tractors. We have from FS13 the Case 1370 for $41,499 to buy and $45 a day to maintain. Go ahead and buy that. Bring this up and see that there is no errors being thrown in. We can assume that for all this pack, which is the Case 70 series. We have the duals for the 1370 coming in at $1,800 a day to, no, not a day, $1,800 to buy and $10 a day to maintain. We have the Case 1570 for $45,999 and $47 a day to maintain. We should go ahead and buy that. We have the 1570 Spirit of 76 series, the American themed case tractor for $48,499 and $47 a day to maintain. And of course we have the duals for that, same as the other duals. Alright, that wraps up the 1570, or the 70s series. Then we have, all the way over here, somewheres, we have the International Harvester pack. We have the International Harvester 986 front loader for $4,000. I wish it was $4,000. $34,500 to buy, $10 a day to maintain. Go ahead and buy. Check the log. No error. Very nice. Don't know why it threw me back there. I didn't actually buy it, that's why. There we go. That would be my fault. I probably clicked like over here. So yeah, no errors. I guess that's just the animation loading in. Not quite sure what that is, but no errors or warnings coming in. Then we have the 1086, my personal favorite of the International series, International Harvester tractors. I don't know why, I just kind of like that tractor. Anyway, it's the 1086 coming in at $32,750 to buy and $45 a day to maintain. Buy that. We have the 1086 Series B for $35,800 a day and $47 a day to maintain. Let's get one of those. Then we have the 1486 for $37,600 to buy and $47 a day to maintain. Buy that. Show you guys the log again. Still nothing, just animations being loaded in. We have the 1586 coming in at $41,250 to buy and $47 a day to maintain. $45 to maintain. Buy that. Then we have the International Harvester. Goes off the screen, but it's the one that has the articulation point right there. From what I know, pretty rare tractor. I don't see too much around, at least where I live. Maybe it's more common in other places, but I think I've seen one in this area of the PA. But it is $48,250 to buy and $80 a day to maintain. Go ahead and buy that. Now, one thing I kind of like that this converter person did, and he actually, this pack used to come with a trailer with some dual wheels that you could also put on here, but only on the back. He changes that so there's buttons to control anything. There's no IC, and little issue with the IC. I'll show you guys when we get to it. But he actually made buttons for the dual wheels to be toggable, and you can actually have them on the front on this one as well. Now the next one, not 100% sure on this one. I had to double check it. Pretty sure I couldn't find the original credits, so assuming they came out the same day they were released, and I'm pretty sure by the same person who converted them, I can assume it has the right credits and whatnot. Anyway, it's the John Deere 4455 front loader for $18,000 to buy and $55 a day to maintain. I know a lot of you are going to be excited for this one. However, we may not get to it. I'm running a little low on time, I just realized. I like to keep these nice and short, so that might be next episode. Next episode, I'll probably just end up doing a bunch of John Deeres. If that's the case, I'll just do another mod spotlight tomorrow. That way, you guys aren't just waiting forever for me to get to that. Anyway, as you can see, no rear lag once they load in, which is very nice. So first we have the 1370 or the 70 series King series. It says series a lot. Anyway, so yeah, again, their conversion, so they had the FS13 texturing, which ain't too bad. Go ahead and hop in. As you can see, this one doesn't particularly have it, but those ones over there will. The issue with the IC that I want to show you guys. Anyway, we have keypad 7 to open the right door, keypad 9 for the right, 8 for the back window, and that's it. Close all those back up. Go ahead and start it up. Very nice. Still has the particle system from FS13, which ain't too bad. The way I like to put these duals on is just easily back right on up to here. Press M. And of course you can also hook up to this so you can just carry them around. Very nice. And top speed is 34 miles an hour. And I find this problem a lot with conversions. If you turn going pretty fast, you kind of go up on one side of the wheels and do some don't really know what it's called. Just doing some two-wheeling right there. Pretty interesting though. Still works very good, as you guys can tell. No errors in the logs. And I think so. This is all the sound files right here. Right here, the sound files are still the FS13 sound file for the 4450. Anyway, that is the 1370. Then we have the 1570s. I'll showcase we'll focus on this one just because we can. They're both the same, just different paint jobs. Same control, 7, 8, 9. Very nice. And same little issues, I guess you could say, with the turning and whatnot. Did I buy 2 sets? Did I buy 2 sets of duals? I'd be kind of interested if I did. But yes, I did. Oops. So I guess that's what I did when I started going into those. I just bought another one of these instead. Well, but yeah, press M. One thing I did not check yet is if they have working blinkers. And they do. Very nice. The lights look pretty good. And same little quirk, when you turn too fast, you go up on 2 wheels. Very nice. Next we have the International 46 series. Pretty nice sound to them. Now the only issue I have with these is well, I'll show you. So these originally had IC when they were in FS13. And as you can see, those little dots are all the IC controls. I'm not 100% sure why that is that they are showing up. Even though there's no IC, I'm pressing space, which is normally the IC button. But they're not going away. Just slight annoyance, I guess. Other than that, it's a great mod. Great conversion. So we can go ahead and press M for duals. Pretty nice. I think he added that you can put duals on all of these. Or at least change the color of the duals. I believe the duals matched in the original in FS13 matched the inner rim right here. Right here. But I like it. Pretty nice. You can add some weights with K on the wheels. You can also open and close all the doors and windows. Pretty nice. Oops. And the front loader works pretty well too. And I'm pretty sure you can hook up to just the regular in-game stuff. Just by a random thing. Yep. Nice custom. Oh wait, that's interesting. So the front loader appears to not work. Interesting. Well, like it'll attach to it and whatnot, but you can't move it forward or backwards. Interesting. Alright. And all these are the same. Here's the 1086. Go ahead and fire it up. Move it on that. I really like the sound of them. From what I know, again, I don't have a lot of experience with these, but they sound pretty good. I'm personally in love with them. Again, we have our weights and we have front weights on this one. K with the wheel weights. The K must be on the inside. Yep. Inside wheel weights. So if we take this off, you'll be able to see. Very nice. And J, we have front weights. Very nice. The 1086 B series. Press M. 789. Blink is working and whatnot. One problem I do have. Pretty sure I know why this is as well. Turn on the beacon. You can see it strobes on, like it shows a strobe light. Causes a bit of lag, especially on lower NPCs. It'll cause you a lot of lag. So, if you like to be realistic with your beacon on, just be aware this will severely hit your frame rate. But yeah, these are all the same and are very, very nice. I will show you this one is the 3588. And again, we'll get to the John Deere next episode, which will be tomorrow. So, this one, not a big fan of the sound. It might be realistic, I'm not sure. And the speed. I think they put an extra 20 miles an hour on here. Just saying. Because if we go back to here, top speed is 31.57. But this thing looks pretty cool. And apparently, oh yeah, you can put the front and rear wheels on. Very nice. Almost didn't see those there. L. Oh, you put beacons on. And these have the same thing with the strobe showing everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but showing on the ground around. Kinda cool. Cannot use 7, 8, and 9 to open the windows or anything. So that's kind of bumming. Okay, so that's going to do it for this mod spotlight. All in all, the 70 King series and the 46 series and this 3588. Given they are conversions, you gotta keep that in mind when you are grading these conversions. They are conversions. I'm gonna give all my 2 thumbs up. That's in my opinion, for my mod spotlights, if you guys are familiar, that is the best rating you can get. So yeah, 2 thumbs up for all of these. This one got an extra 20 miles an hour on the top speed, but at least. But other than that, very nice mods. I will definitely be using some of these on my Let's Plays. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'm the Next Gamer, and see you all in the next video.